Now we can talk a little bit more about those apps. So if I click on all recommended apps, it'll bring me into this little interface right here. And then we can click on Shopify App Store on the bottom. It's a little bit tedious to get over to here. I wish there was an easier button. But in essence, this is a good way to browse through and see what kind of apps are actually available out there. There's one in particular I really wanted to add. So if we type in subscription, I made a full video just about this right here. Here we go, Shopify subscriptions. This is actually made by Shopify, so the developer is Shopify. I think that's pretty beneficial. There are other ones that may do a slightly better job that are not from Shopify, but at least from a reliability standpoint, I have been using this one. I'm going to install this, and this gives us a really unique option of, let me just show you right here. You can see in this image that when somebody's buying something, they can choose either a one-time purchase or they can subscribe and save. And you can set it up so that, hey, if you get jerky every single month, I'll give you like a 10% discount, which is great because you now have a recurring customer who could very well even forget about their subscription and just be happy that jerky shows up in the mail, where otherwise they would never think to come back and order again next month. So that's kind of a great thing that I usually like setting up, at least as an option on these stores, especially consumable like beef jerky or like, soda or whatever, anything you're selling that is maybe like hand cream, sunscreen, whatever, that kind of stuff would be probably very well suited for a monthly subscription, or maybe, every 3 months or something like that. When I click on install, it actually opens in a new tab, the subscriptions. So you can see on the left side subscriptions. I usually recommend clicking on pin to navigation. It just makes it a lot easier to find this in the future rather than having to go to apps and then go to all apps that you have available. I just think it's easier if it's pinned on the bottom here. So we're going to create a plan. And I don't want to go too far into this because I did make a full video on it, but just a quick crash course because it is such a cool feature. You can have a title, you can have an internal description, you can choose the products. So internal description, jerky, sub and save. And here we could browse and say, all right, this is going to apply to all of the jerky flavors, all of the packs, not the gift card. That doesn't really make sense. And there we go. Now we have all variants, all variety packs, available for this. And you can say, all right, the offer discount is every 1 month, they get 10% off. Or you could say another option is if they want to do every 2 weeks, they could do maybe 15% off. So more of a discount if you're getting more jerky. And maybe if you want to have just another option here, every 3 months, maybe they'll just get 5% off. So that way there's kind of an incentive to get it more frequently. And you could also do fixed price, fixed amount off or something like that. I'm going to say save. And now we have that set up. So that was incredibly easy in my opinion to set up. You can see we have contracts down here. So you can manage your subscriptions for how many people actually have it. And then other settings can be really customized down here as well. So if we go to our store, let's go to online sales channel, or sorry, I didn't want to click on that. Hover and click view your store. It'll open in a new tab. So if I hover over online store, click on the eyeball icon, that'll view the store in a new page or a new tab. And if I want to say, all right, let's view this product and somebody's going to maybe purchase this, they can add it to the cart. There we go. It's over in the cart. Go to checkout. All right.